Tavaf is one of the most significant and deep rituals in Islam, performed during Hajj and Umrah. It is a seven-fold circumvention around the Kaaba, the sacred structure that Muslims consider to be the house of Allah on earth. This ritual is performed counterclockwise, which symbolizes the unity of believers in their worship to a single creator. Kaaba, located in the center of the forbidden mosque Masjid al-Haram in Mecca, is a spiritual landmark for all Muslims of the world, and tawaf around it is not just a tradition, but an act of absolute devotion and love for Allah. Performing tawaf, pilgrims follow in the footsteps of the prophets, primarily Abraham and his son Ismail, who, according to Islamic doctrine, according to the command of the Almighty, restored the Kaaba as a place of monotheism. Each circle of tawaf begins in black stone al-Hajar al-Aswad, which, according to legend, was sent from paradise and was originally white, but turned black from the sins of mankind. Pilgrims strive to touch him or at least point with his hand in his direction, pronouncing Bismillahi, Allah Akbar with the name of Allah, Allah is great. This gesture symbolizes the oath for allegiance to Allah and the willingness to follow his path. During tawaf, believers turn to Allah with prayers, ask for forgiveness for sins, pray for mercy, health, well-being for themselves and their loved ones. This rite recalls that the whole life of a Muslim should rotate around the worship of the Creator, just as the pilgrims circle around the Kaaba. Tawaf is performed in a state of hos, special spiritual and ritual purification, which emphasizes the holiness of this moment. Ihram not only prescribes certain clothes, but also requires a person with purity of intentions, abstinence from worldly passions and complete concentration on worship. After the completion of the 7 circles of Tawaf, the pilgrims make a 2-temporal prayer at Maqam Ibrahim, a place where, according to legend, there was a trace of the foot of the Prophet Ibrahim. This is another symbol of the connection between the past and the present, a reminder that Islam is the religion of all the prophets, from Adam to Muhammad, peace to them. Tawaf is not just a physical action, it is a spiritual journey in which a person is approaching Allah, feels unity with millions of other Muslims who at different times performed the same rite. It unites people of different nationalities, languages and cultures in one movement, in one prayer, in one desire for the content of the Almighty. In addition, Tawaf also has a deep philosophical meaning. Just as the pilgrims move around the Kaaba, the whole universe rotates by the will of Allah, obeying its order. This rite teaches humility, discipline and realization that man is just a part of the great plan of the Creator. There are several types of Tawaf. Tawaf al-Kumik welcoming, committed upon arrival in Mecca. Tawaf al-Ifada after standing on the Arafat, which is an obligatory part of Hajj. Tawaf al-Uwada farewell, performed before leaving Mecca. Tawaf al-Nafil voluntary, which can be done at any time. Each of them has its own significance and spiritual value, but they are all united by one goal: worshipping Allah and an expression of gratitude for the opportunity to be in His sacred house. Tawaf is not just a ritual, it is a moment when the heart of the believer is filled with trepidation before the greatness of the Creator, when all the boundaries between people are erased, and only sincere faith remains. This is an opportunity to feel like a part of the great Ummah, connected by the bonds of brotherhood and monotheism. Performing Tawaf, the pilgrims seem to enter the stream of angels, which, as they say in the hadiths, also go around the Kaaba heavenly likeness al-Bayt al-Mamur. This is a reminder that the worship of Allah is not limited to earthly life, but continues in eternity. This rite contains great wisdom. He teaches believers to be constant, patience and devotion. Just as the 7 circles of Tawaf end with Maqam Ibrahim, the life of a Muslim should end at humility to Allah in order to be honored with mercy on Judgment Day. Tawaf is not just walking in a circle, it is the path of the heart to Allah. It is the purification of the soul. It is a moment when a person feels that his prayers are ascended to heaven. And everyone who makes this rite with sincerity hopes that the Almighty will accept his efforts and give him His boundless mercy.